Hi there, my name is Shane O'Brien McDonald, and this is bonus episode number 25 of Japan in 100 Dishes. And here's where I want to talk about cheap bento boxes on a place that's called Kitchen Origin. And this is, what it is basically, they're very small, they're places where you go in, they're usually on the first floor of a building, not too close. Origin Kitchen is a small takeout style restaurant. Again, in France it would be referred to as a traiteur, but we would most probably call it a deli. It's like a Japanese deli, essentially. And it has two different kinds of menus today. There's the Tokyo one and there's the Osaka area one, but I'm going to focus on the Tokyo one. And as you see here, it has all these things. You can just go in and order a bento box. They're very cheap. Look at this. This one here, $3, $4, $3 for it. It's very, very affordable. If you're starving, you don't know what to do with yourself, always order here. And I just want to break down some of the things they offer. These are their new offerings. All it is, mackerel with rice, with some tempura vegetables and salads. Or you can get the mackerel on its own for a little bit cheaper. Now, this here is an onigiri, which an onigiri is a rice ball. This one has tarako. So what tarako is, it's pollock roe. Pollock you may know as imitation crab. If you go to the grocery store in North America, imitation crab is made of pollock. Well, this is the roe. Very popular in Japan. But what they specialize in is salads and takeout boxes. And these ones are very, very straightforward. This is basically a fish stick. So it's a chikuwa that's been deep fried. So it's like a tube of fish. And these are two like basically fish sticks. It was the best way I could describe it. And they come with a little gobo salad. Now this green thing here is obviously plastic, so don't eat that. And they'll have, it's on a base of rice. And on the rice, they put a sheet of seaweed. So this does two things. Number one, the rice is pretty bland, so it gives it some flavor. And secondly, it separates these hot items from the rice below. So it won't, because usually you'll find these bentos, they're already closed, they're pre-cooked. You can just put this in the microwave. It won't cause the steam to get from the rice to soften the crusts of the deep fried foods here. And it also comes in other sizes. Now, this one is the same as that, but what they did was, you see where they have this little layer of seaweed? They put a little bit of pollock roe between it. So what it is, this here is called mentai. Mentai is the same as this thing here. So it's the same caviar from the same fish, but it's been spiced up a little bit. And this will give your rice even more flavor. So they charge you an extra 20 cents or something like that. If this feels like it's a bit much for you though, you're not sure what's in the fish, because again, even when you click on these, the web page doesn't give you that much information. It gives you calories, it gives you allergies, but I'm not exactly sure what's in these things. That's the thing. You kind of have to go with the flow and just say, hey, I'm just going to try this. If worst case, so worst, you throw it out. But they also have like regular deep fried chicken. So it's got the nori, it's got a chicken, it's got a piece of square egg and some salads here. This one will have a piece of salmon, again with the regular or mentaiko. This is cheese in the chicken, yes, with a little bit of ponzu or teriyaki sauce on top of it. And you get a piece of egg and you get some gobo salad, or sorry, burdock salad, both with or without mentaiko. This one is the pork. So it's basically a pork that's been fried in a sauce, a tare sauce, whatever that may be. You can get a regular size version for $4, or if you really want to go large, you can $6 version. Then there's the demi-glace sauce, like a hamburger. Interestingly enough, look at this. It comes with rice, it comes with cabbage, and it comes with, that looks a little bit of a salad there, and it also comes with 4 or 5 French fries in a little like muffin container, so to give you that North American feel. This one is the negi something fried chicken. You know, it's no bones in it. It's just like a Chinese style fried chicken, and it also comes with, this is called a chicken namban. So all it is the same thing. Is chicken on a bed of cabbage with a salad and rice with some black sesame seeds, but they put tartar sauce on top of it. And by the looks of this, they put some tartar sauce, and it looks like, I'm gonna guess that's kind of a plum or teriyaki sauce, definitely. You can also get something where it's not meat-based, although this one is a bento where there's nori, there's the cabbage, there's a chicken ball and a salad here, but also a menchikatsu. And menchikatsu is basically the cousin of the Amsterdam spam croquette. It's a minced potato and other things that have been deep fried. And again, it comes in regular and the mentaiko flavor. This one is a schnitzel, so a pork schnitzel, tonkatsu. You can also get this is ginger fried beef, which is very, very popular. Again, this is the same as this one here. Same thing, except instead of getting a schnitzel, you're getting chicken balls, 3, 4, or 5. And down here is the Chinese style, you know. So this is twice fried beef, and it comes with green peppers. This is a yakiniku kind of beef, so it's been grilled and this with onions. This is at least 1 day, what does it say? 1 day needed vegetables, a half are used in it basically. And it's a vegetable stir fry with soy sauce. So it's a stir fry. This one is the same thing, except instead of like adding soy sauce, they added salt, so it's the same thing. This is what they're advertising. It's like a 15-layer katsu, so it's like the meat has been pounded and it's been layered and then it's been dipped in a batter and deep fried. Here's your Korean selection. This is all karubi, which is a Korean style of marinated beef, and you can even get one that's $15. 2,000 calories. Oh my god. So that's like I guess sumo wrestler size basically. Think about this. This is a place where most of the dishes are under $4 to $5, okay? And here you have the karubi beef that's 50, close to almost $16 after tax. Then they have these stamina boxes. Well, stamina is basically meat, like manly meat. And this one comes with, let's see what it comes with. So you've got your salad, you've got your rice here with some black sesame seeds, you've got some pickles, you've got some chicken ball, you've got 3 gyoza, which are deep fried Chinese dumplings, and meat in tare sauce. So it's basically a flavored meat fry, and it comes in different sizes. This is the one with the tare sauce, this is the yakiniku version, and this is the garlic pork. And this one here comes with a hamburger on one side and sliced beef on the other. So if you're into meat, it's $7 for all that. Can you imagine? This one again is the same thing, except it has the ginger pork and the yakiniku pork, and this is like a chicken dragon thing going on here. It's called dragon chicken. That's what it's called. The bubble is more bubbly, crunchy outside, but it also comes with the ginger pork. This is the menchkatsu. So they're all just combinations of the stuff you saw before. So cheese and chicken, the burger. So just recombinating the stuff that we already talked about before. So there's nothing special here. This one is a little bit special. This is a piece of salmon with tempura and a couple salads. It's a bit healthier. This is your very normal bento box that you're going to see everywhere, where like even fancy places. This is the poor man's version of something really fancy. So what happens is the really fancy bento boxes, the one that costs like up to $50, they'll have rice, but then they'll have all these little selections of different things. And this is just like a reasonable version of it, as Japanese people would say. So you've got here a pickled salad, and you've got a gobo salad, and you've got tempura, fish, chikawa rolls, you've got shumai, which is Chinese dumpling, egg, lotus root, carrot, this is konnyaku, it's a gelatinous product, mushroom, deep fried shrimp, sweet potato, and some tempura, okra, and eggplant. And they also have a salmon version, which is a little bit more expensive. And down here, if you don't want to have a bento box, you can get the same stuff we talked about, all the different types of pork and beef, on rice. And they also have a couple options for curry. What I thought was really cute though is you can buy just plain rice, $2.50 for a large rice, $1.80 for a medium, $1 for a small rice. So 252 calories, not much, but I'll tell you, for $1, I mean, you cannot go hungry in Japan. That's the thing. This is the thing. You might not see this at the most expensive areas, this kind of restaurant, but it is very popular. And they also offer various kinds of udon. Again, this is kakeage, which is a kind of deep fried vegetable mash. And also, if you bring the rice with you, you can just get the regular stuff. So you can get the stir fry, where it's like the vegetables. You can get the pork tonkatsu, the schnitzel by itself, or the various kinds of garlic or tare deep fried meats or demi-glace sauce, and you get a discount. Not a huge one, only $1 or $1.50, but that's what all these foods down here are. And you can also get fish by itself, or you can get individual croquettes. So as opposed to, you can get egg rolls, you can get, this one here is crab cream, you can get the ebi fry for 67. They'll have like these laid out on a tray, so you can see all that. You can even get French fries. Aji fry it's basically the chub mackerel. Ika fry is squid. It's chewy but good. Ham, like it's a deep fried ham. So again, maybe not good for your health, and this one is meat and potatoes, and so it's meat and potatoes mashed up and deep fried. French fries. This is the pork fry. This is the jumbo chicken one. So it's huge, most likely, and one that's like cabbage. So instead of beef and potatoes, it may be cabbage and other things. And they have different kinds of rice balls, or onigiri is what it's called. So this one has salmon. This is a mixture of seaweed and salt. This one is just salt, 90 cents. It's just rice and salt. That's all it is. This one here is a mixture of salmon. This one is salmon and seaweed, which looks delicious. This has a kind of seaweed in it, so it's called kombu. That's what the black thing in the middle is. This one is karaage, it's a deep fried chicken. This has the chicken dragon roll, so this long sliver piece. And this one is just one with 5 different kinds of vegetables in it. This one has even more vegetables and stuff like that, hibiki. And this is tuna salad. And down here, you've got mentaiko, so it's pollock roe, the imitation crab fish, caviar, with vegetables, or sorry, seaweed, I should say. This one just has the pollock roe by itself. This one has tarako, which is a milder version of this. And this one here is wasabi salmon. So it's soy sauce, wasabi, and salmon mixture. And this is a special red bean one. This is salmon roe, salmon caviar, very cheap. This here is saba, which is another kind of mackerel. So aji's one, but this is the chub. I think this is the Akita mackerel, but don't quote me on that. I get them always mixed up. This one here is matsutake mushrooms and mixed up with some carrot and looks like tofu. Here, this looks like corn, but it's telling me this is actually a chestnut. So it's not, or a nut, it's a friend of nut. So it's not actually corn. This is the other thing. This is ikura by itself. Difference is, I guess they have slightly different flavorings, basically. It's a different kind of salmon, basically. One's the coho salmon, one's the regular salmon. This is, again, another kind of salmon thing going on here. Probably a higher quality, same here, higher quality of ikura. Mentaiko and tarako, they're just a little bit more probably in the volume department. And they also have glass cases where you can get stuff a la carte. This is some garlic deep fried chicken. This is potatoes and ham, or bacon and ham, bacon and potatoes. This is deep fried chicken schnitzel with egg. This is Chinese oolong, what is it? Uraos. It's like a ginger noodle. They also have a Sichuan style mabodofu, so it's tofu in a spicy sauce, and deep fried squid. And this one here is just the chicken, same thing as this, but it's in a special sauce. So it's like a sweet and sour sauce. And you can also get a stir fry, a Chinese stir fry with liver. So that's interesting. And again, this is called saku saku chicken dragon style. So I guess it's a sauce they have on it. Or you can just buy eggs, just eggs wrapped up in themselves, which leads us to the salad section. And here is the greatest salad ever invented. This is the broccoli, shrimp, egg, mayonnaise salad. And it is by far the greatest Japanese food of them all. I don't know who invented it. Not a lot of people eat it, but I think it is literally the best food ever invented. And you can only get it at Kitchen Origin. I've seen variations, but this is the only place I can find it in the whole country. Sometimes you can see it in convenience stores that are owned by the same company, and the Eon Corporation. But my God, it is amazing. And there's other salads too. And this one is just basically a steamed salad with, looks like chicken and green onion. This is a salad with baby scallops and cucumber and edamame and seaweed. This one is a bacon. It looks like garlic oil sauce. It's like horensu. So it's mushrooms, spinach, and a little bit of bacon in a garlic sauce. And this is asparagus tamago salad. So it's kind of the same as this bad boy, but there's going to be more, instead of broccoli, there's asparagus. And there's sweets, Chinese almond pudding and pudding, which is like a Portuguese version, and they offer these things too. But really what you're here for is the salad. salads in the bento. So I hope that gives you an idea of how you can eat on the cheap when you're in Japan at these delis. You might want to look it up to where it is, because you never know, there might be one near you. You might not find it in Omotesando or Ginza, but what a treat it is to know that you can eat so well for so little money. So until next time, sayonara.